Good morning, everybody. This is Matt from mattrandall.com, and I got a great question from one of my listeners, and that's how do you detox from a vacation? So they happen to know that I just returned from the Dominican Republic, had a wonderful time in Punta Cana, did some scuba diving, did some partying, and I may or may not have had a few frozen margaritas. But I won't swear to that in a court of law. So, how do you detox from that when you get home? One of my favorite ways to do that is extremely simple, fun, and delicious. And I'm just going to cut up some watermelon while we talk about that. So, watermelon is not only full of water, just as the name suggests, but it's also a great way to detox. It has a little bit of sugar, but not a lot. It's like 99% water, and great for all sorts of things. One, detoxing your liver, but also for guys, watermelon is really good for your prostate too. So all I'm going to do here is cut up some watermelon, throw it in my blender. Measurements don't matter here. You cut up as much as you want, and I'm just going to throw that in there. Right. And then I'm going to add some water. Now I'm using water from my hydrogen water bottle. So I'm going to add a little bit of hydrogen to that as well. This will just help it blend better. Then, all right, so the watermelon has some sugar in it, has some fructose in it. That is going to spike your blood sugar unless you balance it with some nice organic extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to throw in a shot of that. Right, that will balance and slow down the blood sugar increase. Now, to make it really tasty, I'm adding a lime. So I'm going to take half a lime, squeeze that in. I like the contrast of the tangy and the sweet together. And then here's the real kicker: salt. So how does all this work? The lime, the citric acid in the lime, so vitamin C is really good for your detox. The fructose, the watermelon, is going to be really good there. The olive oil is great for your brain health, and it balances the sugar. Then I'm going to put in a pinch of Baja Gold sea salt. Why? Because it has trace minerals that are going to be good for your brain too. Your brain needs to detox just as much as your liver needs to detox. Throw this all in the blender and chug it down, right? That's what I'm going to use for a detox. Now, could you do fasting? Yes. Could you do all sorts of other things? Can you do that in combination? Sure, you can do a fruit fast. You could do a water fast. All of that would be great. So there is my favorite detox recipe: watermelon, lime, olive oil, and salt. Simple, delicious, cool. You can add ice to it if you want it even colder. Just a great way to help cleanse after you may or may not have partied a little bit much on vacation. All right. I hope this helps. Come back for more.